Wait. All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
After venturing into the chaos and pretending to be a local therapist a few times, you may notice this switch when you go for another run of Chaos Manifestation. But what does it do? What is Nightmare Mode? What is Deep Trauma? And why does one of your characters repeatedly get stressed? I'm here to answer all of that. Although there is an explanation for this in-game, the random nature of Deep Trauma can cause a lot of confusion. When exploring the chaos, your character will randomly develop Deep Trauma. There is no rule to this. A character can go through the entire Chaos Manifestation without suffering a single mental breakdown and still end up with Deep Trauma. On the contrary, a character may never get Deep Trauma despite experiencing multiple mental breakdowns throughout Chaos Manifestation. A character with Deep Trauma will suffer one of many effects which cause that character to accumulate stress quickly. This is how one of your characters had multiple mental breakdowns in one run, while other two received little to no stress accumulation. However, Deep Trauma also has its upsides. This includes giving more epiphanies and higher score for your save data. Notably, at the end of the run, the save data of those with Deep Trauma will be corrupted, regardless whether you successfully kill the final boss or not. When one of your characters is in the current squad had already experienced Deep Trauma before, you will have the option to enter Nightmare Mode. And if one character in your squad is suffering Deep Trauma, Nightmare Mode is forcibly activated. In Nightmare Mode, all three of your characters is inflicted by both the positive and negative effects of Deep Trauma, leading to a much more challenging and rewarding experience. For the final part of this video, I want to discuss whether or not you should use Nightmare Mode. If you can reliably kill the final boss this way, there is no reason not to do it. However, this might not be the case for most people. The increased stress accumulation means for most of the time, you're exploring with 2/3 of your original HP or even less. And worse, one or more of your character cards are not available to be used, causing lack of synergies or just overall significant power decrease, and ultimately making the run way more challenging. If this is your experience with Nightmare Mode, I unfortunately don't have a concrete answer to this. Personally, I value purple tier equipment you get from killing the final boss more than some additional epiphanies. Besides, some of your characters will randomly go into Deep Trauma anyway. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you think. Do you use Nightmare Mode or not?